and welcome to the Community Enrichment Fitness Network. I'm Reverend Jesse Brown, your host, and this is CEFN's Focus on Fitness, making healthy choices for healthier living. I've got two great guests here today. Linda Taylor, whom you've already met before, and she's still cooking, y'all.
That's right.
And Melanie Jones de Rivera. We welcome you on our show.
Thank you so much.
I think, Linda, you might want to ask her a question today.
Yes, you have a fantastic story, but what I really wanted to know was, do you feel as though there is an obesity epidemic?
Okay. I cringe when I hear the term obesity epidemic, and I'll tell you why. I think that we need to focus on the fact that there's a health crisis in our country, and that when we talk about obesity, it's a very loaded term. We need to look at what is causing the health problems in our society now.
Okay, what do you feel it is?
I think it is due to a toxic food source.
Okay.
I think it is due to, I think we need to look at the psychological and sociological underpinnings why women are so obsessed with their weight and their body size. I think the Western medical profession needs to look at other factors first.
Okay, now do you think sugar plays a part in this in any way?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think when I talk about the toxic food source, so many of our processed foods have sugar hidden in it.
Yes.
Something that we might not even think has sugar in it.
Right. Now, how did this affect you with your illness?
Okay, well, essentially I struggled with compulsive overeating for years, and weight, yo-yo dieting, all of that. And sugar, for me, if we're just talking about sugar, sugar was a source of nurturance and comfort.
Yes.
I talk about my favorite Friday night date was
that was your best friend
with Ben and Jerry. Yes,
those are your best friends.
That's
yes.
right.
Yes.
That's right.
I know them.
So for me, and also talking about sugar has had a major impact on what I now know, just through experience and my own journey to healing, a profound effect on my mental health. And so it has very different roles. Now we've gotten off a little bit talking about the obesity epidemic, and what I'm going to say is I think we need to look at it as a symptom.
As a symptom, okay.
Of a much greater problem in our health care overall.
Now I guess we ought to actually find out more about what you do and where you're from.
Yes.
So why don't you tell us that?
Well, I'm director of the Pachamama Healing Garden, and my healing center focuses on yoga and holistic healing for people with disabilities and people of size. And obviously has come through a lot of my own personal journey to health.
And you have a website?
I have a website. It's abundantyogini.com. And people can go there, sign up for my email newsletter, which I give out information, share stories, give tools, tips, yoga and everyday living.
And you have a motto that's really nice. What's your motto when you go to your website? Something about teeny?
Oh, I have a class that I offer through Mount Airy Learning Tree called You Don't Have to Be Teeny to Be a Yogini.
That's it. That's it. I love that.
I came up with that because, again, my own personal struggle, challenges with size. I practiced yoga for 18 years and dealt with challenges in your pretzel poses and things like that. And I thought, you know what, I should still be able to do yoga. I can do yoga. And I came up with modifications, not just for size, but also for people with disabilities or limited mobility issues.
All right. I just want to take you back a little bit, back to the sugar. Now that you have gone through this healing process, do you still have a problem with sugar?
No, I don't.
Okay, so give us a little tip as to how you were able to eliminate or reduce the sugar in your diet.
Okay. Unfortunately, I came to this by experience a profound health crisis myself, and it forced me to make a major change in my diet. I'd been a vegetarian for 18 years, knew about supplements, healthy living, yoga, all of this, but I became so ill, I did become temporarily disabled. And I said, well, I'm trained in all these healing modalities. Maybe I should try some of these things on myself.
Right.
And one of the things that I'm trained in is Ayurvedic medicine. And Ayurvedic medicine deals with the digestion.
That's right.
Not just digestion of food, but digestion of emotions and spiritual practice, all of these things. And I thought, I need to do something different nutritionally because I feel toxic.
All right, so you were able to get some of the sugar out of your body.
Yes.
Now, was the sugar some of the causes
Absolutely.
of the problem?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's what we need to hear.
Well, this has been great information. This is exactly what our viewers want to know about,
Right.
and this is what what it's going to take for people to make healthy choices. And you first have to understand these addictions and these cravings and what society is doing and how we're being marketed to, and all of this goes into creating a healthy environment for all of us. I want to remind you that you can go to our website, cefn.org. You can find out more about our guest, and you can also find a link to her website so that you may find out more about what she does and how you may become involved. So let me thank both of you, Linda Taylor.
Thank you again, Reverend
Great
Brown.
to have you here as usual. And Melanie Jones de Rivera. Love to have you here again. And we'll probably have you back. So don't go too
I'll
far.
come back.
Don't
I'll come
disappear.
I have a lot more to share.
For that. And I know that we're now heading out to start moving our bodies and start dancing, line dancing today. Keisha White, where are you out there?